Just to Mr. Bose Garu, you actually work with a lot of, you put a lot of energy on the solar industry, right? So how it looks like IB and research on the solar industry?
Yeah, particularly when it comes to the solar energy, it's having basically three parts. One is solar panels, it's an independent product itself, and as far as India is concerned, it is not having much innovations in this country for development. It's always bringing some technology or some kind of information or the development, and here we are adopting like a production point of it and doing the mass production, and that's where the purpose of the energy or renewable energy is one of the segment is so as well as the solar panels point of it. And rest is we call it as generally balance of system. The balance of system does have the electronics, different types of applications of the electronics and the batteries for storage point of it. Now coming to the electronics point of it, yes, India has done several developments in the electronics point of it, particularly if I have to take mine as an example. In 1993, the World Bank has having the efficiencies of electronics around 80% is the eligibility for any IEC process for international exchange of any technology point of it. So, but that time when I have made some hybrid microcircuits designed by me, and we got it, and I have done it with 94% efficiency when the World Bank was having only 80% efficiency as eligibility. When this was done at 94% efficiency and it was demonstrated and it was commercially produced at MREL, Midwest Research US, and the FSEC of United States of America. And they said that why don't you patent it? Because we are also referring to the patent. So this electronics point of it, when it is patent, I said to the American government, Department of Energy, if someone is able to copy it, that means he is eligible person to manufacture it. So ultimately it could not be copied. And that record was broken in 2012 by Japanese from 94% to 96%. So the patent is the one which is having the one segment is coming as a humanitarian segment, another is coming as a commercial segment. The commercial segment patents, which we have to more and more do the patents and really make the commercial development for the business point of it and the development of the IQ of the students point of it. I'll just tell you one small example. I don't want to name the IITs. As a chief guest, I was inaugurating the International Technical Festival of the one of that IIT Cognizance. So in that process, I said that what our students are doing, what professors are doing good work, developing a student to the engineering qualification. The excellent service. What this man is doing ultimately, he is going and serving some job. So that means we are producing educated labor or educated worker or highly educated worker we are producing. We are not producing highly educated intellectuals. And these intellectuals only can do the patent development or intellectual property, that's why we call it as that. So that means that where the origin, commercial is the end of the IPs, but the origin is that person or student or a professor, whoever it is, he has to produce some kind of a intellectual property at his capacity. Then I said that your institutions of this India, including the IITs to rural colleges of this in this country, they have to develop the IQ of the students instead of just putting them into some job opportunities. So that educated labor versus the educated intellectuals. This when we produce the educated intellectuals at the college, that it will come. And I will give you another example. When I said that in this particular thing, you have to develop these educated intellectuals, not educated labor, for some companies to work. This is what the present, the really patent standard of our country. And like Germans particularly, I know the Germans from taking from Second World War onwards, the defense to the medical to biomedical to many things. They are doing an extraordinary intellectual work. So like that, we have to have the development of these patents as a basis to develop the intellectual ability of the students and the professors of this country, not just to make them as an educated labor, we have to make them educated intellectuals. This is the one of the responsibilities as an IES, which you can take it up, and with the collaboration of the Germans already they are available. They're one of the good IQ is the Siberian region.
Yeah.
You know, we have analyzed the brain geomagnetic effect over the human brain resonance. And this human brain resonance is one of the things which is available in the Siberian region up to your Germany. So this is the reason it is taking place. And the humanitarian point of it, another patent issue I will tell you.
Yeah.
See, we know Corona has come up and so many people died in the Corona time, and because of the lack of certain precautionary measures by them. But there is one more virus in this world which is called Japanese encephalitis, and many may be knowing about it. And till date, there is no medicine to cure it. Can anybody take that as a patent to develop? And that will be the fantastic work. And because world doesn't have a curing medicine for Japanese encephalitis, that's one. Second thing, even the storage facility, as per the UNICEF point of it, even the storage facility was not available in this country, particularly in 2005. More than 10,000 children died in one district of north of Uttar Pradesh. And that time, then they said that can do something. Within 2 months, I have developed a cold chain equipment to protect that particular vaccine to store so that it can use for the children below 14 years so that they are protected from that one. And that particular one of the item which is required was manufactured by the American company in this Hyderabad. People doesn't know about it. And that company's compressor, which is more worth to make such kind of accuracies of the storage facility for that particular vaccine to protect it. And with that one, when I was making, the chairman of that company from the US, he asked me, if you are doing something unique work which is not done in India so far, and can we go for a joint patent? I said to that gentleman that if it is a commercial product, it would have been a very good, appreciable approach. But it's a humanitarian protecting a child. So I don't want to patent it. I want to make it available so that many number of people should come and do it to protect the children of this world. It's a humanitarian.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
And that man said, I'm talking to a great man. So this because what I wanted that, but in the business point of it, plenty of business. This Japanese encephalitis doesn't have a medicine. This Japanese encephalitis vaccine doesn't have a storage facility. Why don't we take up such kind of business, which is a unique business, and I don't want to mention some other things, but it's a unique business where you got patents, whether it's with the patent or without patent. The commercial angle, what he said, was how to make more commercialization of the product. Yes, this kind of a need-based commercialization of the products, which will serve the humanitarian purpose as well as the commercial purpose.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Great insights. Amit,